Okay, look at this beauty. It's coming. By the way, I've traded everything to...
When I saw the house of Artemis that mounted to the clouds, those other marvels lost their brilliancy. And I said, lo, apart from Olympus, the sun never looked on aught so grand.
Wow. This makes you wanna live in there. Sold everything to our new good friend. Let's make it official. Yes. Yeah, my friend. Yeah, my friend. He pays good money for the resources. He had none. For him. Okay. Good. That's good. Temple of Artemis. Okay. That was a pretty good move. I'm happy now. Now we also done our builders. I've actually chosen Governor Liang, which I normally don't choose. Why did I choose her? Because I'm actually got attracted by this, and since our cities are not that big yet, normally I would take Bengala, but since there's no city that is really producing a lot of science or culture, it's not worth it yet. Will be worth it at some point. Yeah, aquaculture. This is good. This is good. This is then it gets like so-so afterwards. Okay. Okay, important moves here. We're gonna befriend Kahoya, suzerain actually, which is gonna make us able to create the special building they give us, which is this one. They can do Kahoya Mountains, which gives gold and amenities. This is good, and I also want to show you something. So here, government. I will switch from this to 100% towards defensive buildings production. You will see why. Actually, I'm gonna put it here. 5 turns, okay. Also gonna wanna get builders. So actually, I'm gonna just drop this and get. Where is it? Here. Okay. Why am I doing this? Now I'm gonna chop this. I'm gonna select ancient walls, and since we have the bonus going 100%, it's gonna improve with the chopping that we do. Ideally, I would have Magnus here, but I didn't want to switch him just for one chop. So you're gonna see, boom, it's done in one single shot. The whole thing has been completed. We can continue with our harbor, and this is also allowing this boost, which I wanted for engineering. So yeah, all little details, little hacks here and there to get your game this spot. It's not bad. Yeah, I think I'm gonna bring him back and then wait till we get something. Since he's already there, then we get the technology to go through oceans. I'm gonna send in another one, and we're gonna build a city here, and then ideally a city there as well. I actually forgot I should send one of these guys to get these tribes. Again, in the voting, as you can see, it's all about just putting more than one. Put 3 again, that was too much, but whatever. And here 2, and I was actually following what people wanted. So yeah, I'm gonna boost buildings in harbors, which we're making. We just made one here, making 2 more here, made 1 here. So making one here. That's a lot of harbors. Why am I making harbors? Because they're a very good option. They don't use tiles also that you would otherwise want, like water tiles that are often not that great. And they give you housing, they give you gold, they give you food, they give you a lot of stuff, they give you... So this gave us 2 diplomatic points. And now look at this. I'm gonna build a Kahoya Mound. This is great. Actually, I should probably do like a farm triangle here. And do the Kahoya Mounds here. We're just moving in the golden age now. You know, in this case, I'm gonna go for this. We have this fate. This is it. See, guys? That's what as I was telling you, fate can be used in many ways. Sometimes you just don't know how it's gonna be useful, but at some point it does become useful. So we can just go and build this. Forget about the worker, because we can simply buy one with this. Oh, I like this. Now we're gonna buy another builder here, because we have her, it's a bonus, and we have the bonus also going on, so that's gonna be a great builder. Bam! Then next turn I'm gonna buy a settler, maybe even more than one. That's a good boost, great boost for us, really good. And it's pretty peaceful. Yeah, nobody's... I mean, he's not loving us, but he doesn't seem too threatening. Okay guys, here decided to do the famous and late government plaza right here. Why? Because as you know, the government plaza gives bonus to adjacent districts. So I plan to do a harbor here. Here. Actually here, because we get better boats, which means that all the boats that will be created in this city will appear here, which will be useless unless I create a canal here. But I don't really mind, because I already have 3 other cities where I can build naval units, so this one will just not use it for that. And also I've been starting... Why I'm not doing it at Ottawa? Because it has not enough population. This one's growing more, so we're going to use the government plaza. The government plaza is not that big of a deal to do. Of course, it's better to do it earlier, but if you don't do it, it's still fine. It's going to give you governors, and it's also going to give you good buildings. Which we could have used, honestly, before this, the one with the settlers bonus, but we'll see what we do with this. I'm also doing a way Teokali, which again improves amenities, which the city obviously still needs even after the 2 camps and the bonus with the Artemis Temple. And it's giving us plus food and plus production for each lake tile this year. This is a great placement for this wonder. So we're trying this. And also this city had nothing to do, so might as well give it a go to the Great Library, which honestly I don't think we'll be able to complete before any other player, but who knows? If you don't try, you don't know. And what else? Well, just did a city here, as I said, planning to do a city around here or here. So here, after upgrading my 2 galleys to caravels to get the boost for exploration here, I realized I have a lot of cash and nothing really to buy in the cities that would really be needed. So I bought a bunch of tiles. This one, all these, they were pretty cheap because they were tundra tiles. They were cheaper. Just all close to the border to make sure I get as much as possible on this border, since there's no upcoming very soon to happen war, so I want to make sure I have this advantage, because this could mean a lot, like in the future, just having more of a territory, more space to also get some spacing if there is an attack. Before he can get to my cities, I have spots to do encampments or fortifications or stuff like this. Also about this tile, which was very useful for this fast growing city. So, you know, it's things you don't want to really accumulate money without doing anything with it. So if you don't know what to do, there's always something to do with the money, actually. That's easy. A beautiful success. Look at this, read at this. But the rat Huitzilopochtli was great. At the sacrifice past each of the 4 rooms dedicated to the sun god, the sun disappeared or reappeared in the sky. The famous
Remember
eclipse.
that people break down too, not just machinery.
People break down. Are you breaking down? Okay, good. Also, I bought this for in exchange of some diplomacy, which I think is always a good trade. Diplomacy is not that good. It's good to have a little bit, but like I said before, no need to have that much. And the AI trades it for good value, so why not? Yeah, everything's going well. Nothing major happening. We're gonna get our great scientist soon, so I'm gonna wait to get this boost, this one, and in the meantime I'm just gonna give a few turns to this. See if I'm ever gonna build an aqueduct or not. It doesn't seem like it in the near future. Yeah, it could be an aqueduct here, which will give actually a bonus to this workshop industrial zone. If you didn't know, it's actually a good bonus. I think it's +3 or 2, which would mean I would have to make this disappear, but then I could build another one here. It's not for the housing, but really for the bonus that I would do it, because you can see the housing is actually pretty good here. So I think I'll do that. Why not? We also have a builder, which could be made here pretty soon. Let's do the aqueduct first and get the bonus. So it will destroy this, but we'll have the boosts, which is the important stuff. No, I thought I was gonna do a dam rather in Montreal to keep all this area for farms, all of this tiles, which are gonna be combining. So we need to decide what is this city's gonna do. It's a good city. Well, let's do our first entertainment. Mont Saint-Michel. I don't like the 18 turns of this, and then the advantage is limited. No, it's not that good. Okay, so let's do for the entertainment here. So we've succeeded building the aqueduct, and next turn we'll have, actually now we have the great scientist. Great timing, beautiful. Now that this is done, you see the bonus, +6. It's getting +2 from the aqueduct, so it's +2. Now we can build a builder here, which we need, because we had a big flooding here, huge flooding, one of the biggest in 1,000 years. Where could this go? Yeah, this is not too bad here. Well, we don't have that many units now, but just to get all archaeologists from the owner may enter foreign lines without open borders. That's not that good. It's not amazing, but making a wonder for almost without any, let's say, without too much trouble is never a bad thing. So we'll finish this builder. I will want a builder to actually improve the tiles that we need around Ottawa, because it's not optimized, and we also need a worker to help with repairing this. It was fine because you see the tiles are also grown in yield, so this is good to get sometimes one flooding. After this flooding, I'm gonna build it down, make sure we don't get any more. So let's go for builders now. Let's do a little builder, as I call it, builder rush, which would mean that we will change also the policy to have more builds. This guy can attack. See what's happening there. Okay, perfect. This guy is coming to help. This guy wants to settle. We need to build an alliance with this guy. I mean, we don't need to, but that's always good. Cultural +9. Research, he already has one. Military, that's not gonna be that useful. I think we'll go for cultural, because we want to make trades with him. Perfect. We have an alliance. We could create a, let's say, religious alliance with this one. Economic is ready to pay us a little bit for an economic one. What about military? He wants us to pay. Let's do an economic one, which is not my priority. So tap alliance with this guy as well. Why not? Even if he's weak, getting alliances is good because it improves diplomatic favor per turn. And since we're Canada, we're obviously not looking to create too much trouble. Ah, what happened here? How did we get all this vision? Not sure what happened there. I guess it's because of the alliance. Just now. Okay. Great. So we can kill this, and he's gonna get a... he cannot attack us, so good. He's gonna get a promotion. Oh, not dead? Are you kidding me, bro? We have lots of things to do in this turn. We got beaten here for settling here by Mali. Not a big deal. Here we finished with the crossbowman, but I just want to make sure I don't forget to buy another settler here, since Magnus is still there. But since this city now is very much big in housing and amenities, and we're building this audience chamber, which is gonna give us +1 amenity and +3 housing with cities with governors, we're gonna unblock Toronto, which is blocked right now by housing, once it's gonna be done, and also this, which is also quite blocked now, it's not growing, and we wanna unblock Windsor. So when we'll unblock Windsor by actually switching Magnus. Magnus is also gonna help to make the city grow faster, since he has a bonus with food. And there we go. And we also get another governor, which we could put. There's not any other city that really needs a big boost right now, so you know, I think I'll rather Montreal's not gonna need it because we're gonna build a dam. The dam was gonna give us housing. So actually I think I'll just keep upgrading Pingala, and we can get more science per turn. It's a really good bonus, 13. Upgrades for cheaper. No, actually I'm gonna go for defensive buildings faster. Perfect. Great stuff. So now we have the builder upgrade. It's gonna build a builder here. We're gonna have a builder here. I'm gonna even buy a builder here with money. And we have plenty of money. We did a crossbowman, now we can do the medieval walls, which are... And look, we're gonna be able to build a great library, it seems like. I'm surprised, pretty surprised by this, but it seems like it worked out in the end. And we're also gonna buy these because otherwise we're not really taking advantage of the bonus created by the Wonder. And now let's just have a look at the citizens. You can see that they're all pretty happy to be working on the lake, and that's gonna highly improve the growth of the city. Awesome, awesome stuff. This is what I mean by you don't need that much diplomacy, because look at this, they're gonna just be wasting it. These are the results of the votes. They're just being wasting so many votes for something that doesn't have a huge impact on the game. So sugar will not create any amenities anymore, whatever. And here, I mean, I tried to get it to me, but I didn't want to put too much votes, so someone beat me, and it's fine. So we just need to send more routes to Palmaker, which is our ally.
What can be labelled, packaged, mass-produced is neither true. A diplomat is a man who always...
Lots of things that ended in this turn, and now I can also, since the Congress just passed, I think I'm gonna try to trade this extra diplomacy favor, since we won't need it for a while. Always keep at least 30, because 30 is the number you need in case there's a proposed let's say sometimes something happens and then you can propose a discussion to happen in the Congress. For example, if there's a disaster, if there's someone that attacks a city-state or another takes a city and you want to create an emergency against them. So always keep at least 30. So I'm going to be trading 40 here, and I probably think I'm going to try to get some more great works. So yeah, that's it. Something else I discovered, which I want to show you. Look at this, +8 production with the shipyard. How does that happen? Because I have this harbor, district adjacency bonuses. This also applies to all of the buildings that you will create, which in this case it's a lot of production. That's even better than industrial zone. So that's why I really like the harbor. I think it's probably the best district of all. So anytime you can do a harbor, I do it. That's the first thing I do in every coastal city. So yeah, that's a good trick here to know.